Alrighty. Hello, boys and girls.
Hey there, it's your neighbors calling. We need a favor.
How's everybody doing? Interesting. My signal strength is not very good. I don't know what that could be. Let's just hope we can stay on the air while we're doing this. We'll try something while we are waiting. Hopefully we'll get joined by a couple of subs here. Huh. This is weird though. I don't know why. My signal strength isn't very, the stream health isn't very good. Huh. Oh well, we'll just have to live with it. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad where you are, where you're watching it. Now let's see, do we got any missions? Rum Runner's still alive. Materials for everyone, that's easy enough.
Good to see you.
Check our gear, make sure everything is in good condition. Tis. So I'll just pull from here. But while I'm at it, let's go ahead and take a look. I should have some backup materials in one of these vans. Oh, there we go. Signal strength is 100%. Come on. Yep, there we go. All right, good deal. Don't have any real plans, to be quite honest with you. I think there's still a couple of plague hearts on the map. Mainly just killing time until the new update gets here. Oh, there's an infestation. We can deal with that. Oh, the Mrs. Fluffy's here.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm alright, thank you. You?
I'm doing well. I didn't see that you were online at all. I may have just missed.
I weren't. I'd just come in for a cig and saw you come up on Dales.
Ah, gotcha.
So I thought, well, I'll turn the computer on and come on for an hour.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I probably won't be on very long myself. I think we're all kind of waiting
for update.
Yeah. Because otherwise, but you know the thing, I think the bitter irony, and I hope this is not the case.
Be careful out there.
But I have a feeling it's gonna be superficially neat at first, and then it's just gonna be the same.
Apparently they're putting out
issues.
special not silencers for your guns, putting all them back to normal.
Oh, they had to. They had to.
It didn't bother me, because I just shoot with a big gun anyway, so...
Right.
As you know I do.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking when they did that.
No.
Because you probably heard me say before, but that, to me, it's like made me question if they even understood their own game. Because sound is such an important thing that why And why were they surprised that people used silencers instead of brakes. You know, like
Yeah. What like
Yeah.
brakes? Yeah.
their brakes provided nothing to counterbalance their increase in sound or whatever.
Go!
You know, there's
Go,
no-
go, go!
But oh well, good. I'm glad to hear that they are. And like I said, I kind of figured they would have to do that.
Don't breathe any of that.
They're gonna have to do a lot of things for
I can hear
episode
Pharaoh.
3.
Hey Justin, how you doing?
I've got him.
Hey,
Oh wow, we got a horde out here on the back. I wonder if it's a feral horde. Oh, nope.
I've just shot the feral.
Got a couple of stingers.
This is what being in the right place must feel like.
Get down off the ladder.
I hate that. You know, that seems to have
Yeah, you couldn't need a ladder and
It
just
seems
automatically climbs up.
to be somewhat improved, but it still happens. But I've noticed it's been happening less than it when I first started playing
Yeah.
the game. Yeah, any ladder or a door or whatnot. I don't know if you did that exploit where you just run around your base to get your
Keep an eye on that creeper.
whatever the what is that called? Whatever that first skill is. Your
your cardio?
your cardio, yeah. I've been trying to run around my base.
There's a jugger across the road.
Alright.
I'll shoot that.
Yeah, there's two
down
jugs over there.
It'll be down in a minute.
There's another one behind that rock. He's coming.
Yeah, I can just see it.
Dear diary. Today's the day we finally got our shit together.
Lotus, freeing them. They're all coming.
Yeah, I got that
We are being entirely too
that
loud.
community editor mod,
Oh yeah.
but I can't. I don't know why it's not letting me do anything with the guns.
Alright.
But at least I can mod my community. That's working.
Whoops.
I don't know, every time I mod a gun, I save it, but then it's
Kill
never
it,
like
for
in
real.
my inventory in the game, so I'm
Some
not
zombies
sure
just
what I'm
climbing
doing
on the
wrong.
wall. Just look at these. Don't think so, get here.
I was Chief came into my I was surprised. I was playing some that Hunter game and he popped into the chat and I was kind of teasing him like if you guys are feeling all right because I noticed he's been spending a lot of time in the hospital. The two
He has been doing this hospital.
What the heck is going on here? Oh my
I've
god.
got him.
Thank you. Yeah, that was so weird. My gunslinger wasn't doing anything. I mean, I guess it's not
Yeah,
good
got
to rely on it.
Another one coming to. No.
I've been
Not
going
letting me
with
get
sharpshooter more.
What the heck? Oh, that is so weird.
Screamer coming? Don't think so.
Alright. There is a infestation down at the police station if y'all are interested.
Yeah. Who's burping?
Someone had a good lunch. I would say it was Ryan, but since he's not here.
No, it's not Ryan.
Ryan.
And let's see here. I don't
I
think
thought I moved this car.
I don't think they are going to, but I really hope they do something about these spawns that are behind you.
Fire in the hole!
Like it's almost like they feel compelled that they have to do something. If you're not, like, You're playing too well. Oh, that was easy enough.
Yep.
Might as well go loot it.
Yeah, I didn't even fire a shot. Just save my bullets.
This
Be
place
tight.
should keep us busy for a while.
I do have Cleo ammo. It isn't expensive.
I don't pay for any
Again.
bullets. I don't even
I don't
load the
either.
gun.
I can't
Oh.
even die now. Now if a character dies, I can bring him back from the dead on my mod.
Nothing here. Like, at all.
Mine never dies.
Could have gotten a lot worse. Could have gotten a lot worse.
Yeah.
I got it.
The horde
Alright,
up
folks.
on the
The
side.
outpost is up and running.
Oh, there's some ferals coming down. I'll give him a shot.
Already got all I can handle.
Feral.
Just freeing them. Not anymore. There you go. They're gone. Are you joining us, Dale?
Oh my god.
He's got right, babes.
Anybody need
DJ.
Oh, I had a sandwich like right before I got on.
anybody need
I think I drank
anything
my
before I
soda
check
too
this
fast.
No, I'm alright, thanks.
alright.
Now we're close enough to base. I don't need anything.
Oh, nice. I did remember to make an espresso stand outpost. And I guess I better change my character out.
Hello, Adam.
Yeah, how's the family doing?
Alright, Sophie's got a cough, so she's not coming this week.
I got you.
Yeah, she's, I've told her to keep her germs to herself. Well, I don't want to.
Don't breathe
Yeah, I
any
guess
of that.
I just saw on the internet they canceled that E3 or something.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo got canceled. Because that goes for the whole month.
I heard I follow wrestling, and I heard they might be canceling WrestleMania for now, so.
Yeah,
They cancel a lot of sports, aren't they?
yeah.
Yeah. People going, but they're gonna record it. Do it that way. So it and tell it.
That could
F1.
have gotten a lot worse.
Yeah, that's the one thing
So
they're talking.
nobody's allowed to go to F1s.
Yeah, the NBA here is talking about having no fans in the city.
This is how it's going to affect the economy, because depending on how long this goes, I mean, you can't expect these businesses and sports events to
No.
pay people and there's no one attending. I mean,
Yeah, well, again, that's been my thing, is that I'm not that concerned from a health standpoint as I.
well, I'm
It's
not for
affecting-
our
It's
mostly
affecting
old
young
people.
ones and old ones
Well,
at the moment.
yeah, but even if you're young and you don't really get that sick, you can still get
It's,
permanent lung damage from it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
If you look at the percentages, it's primarily the people over 70.
yeah,
that
yeah.
are, as far as
Well,
dying,
over here, there's
like
a
we can all
young
get it, but
19
most people
who's
recovering
died.
that are.
Oh yeah, they'll recover, but then they're also susceptible to catching it again and being weakened. Like, I know one person died from catching it a second time, and but even if you don't catch it a second time, it weakens you enough that you could die from catching the flu after you've had
Yeah.
it, or if you.
Well, it is the flu. What basically? That's all it is, really.
Correct. Yeah, I mean,
That guy went flying.
yeah, I guess scientifically, just like how a house cat is not a lion, but they're both cats.
That could have
I
gotten
mean, it
a
is
lot
basically a flu-ish type
I'm
thing.
just more concerned about like my mom. Like my mom's in her 70s, and
Yeah.
I just
Mum
fear
is-
that her getting
Yeah.
it.
Well, see, you know, I'm conflicted. 'Cause, I mean, I agree with you too about that, but by the same token, I do think the planet does need a die-off. You know, not an extinction.
Well, yeah,
not
technically, yeah,
not an extinction event, but something to slow us down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, isn't it? So.
And I think as we get, in fact, when we had kind of an Ebola scare a few years back, that's one thing I had thought of
And now that we don't want.
was that no. But as
That's
people,
way worse to die from that.
but as
than-
people cut down more and more rainforests and go deeper and deeper into unexplored places and stuff, they're exposing themselves to disease that we haven't seen before, or
Yeah.
having diseases mutate into things that we haven't seen
And
before.
all this has come from bleeding China.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's the thing too that is crazy. Is that yeah? Because like I'm more concerned about this thing mutating into something worse than what it already is, and then
It's like
Well,
not having
I
it.
got.
they're classing it as a one that plagues, aren't they?
What was that?
I
They're
personally
classing it as
believe
a
that
plague.
the
Yeah.
outbreak was
Yeah.
man-made because there's no coincidence that outbreak happened when they were having all those protests going on over there. They were chanting "America, America," and then they did. All of a sudden, this comes out and they had to quarantine everybody off the streets. I mean, that was no coincidence.
All right. You guys up for some plague harding?
Huh? Why not?
All right, let me grab a couple of supplies here. Let's see what I want. Oh, I'll bring some of these.
I made a video on it, but I had a guy that died and he kept radioing me for help. And then he got mad and left. I was like, this guy's like the maddest ghost I ever met.
Whoa, what happened to me?
He told me to F off and all this after I wouldn't help him. I'm like, you're dead. What do you want me to do? Your body's like right there.
It was in
Oh,
this
dude.
game, State of Decay?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I made a video called Ghost of Isaac because
Goes
I
the
went
vibe.
there and he was dead. And he had one person left of his enclave, and I couldn't do any, because she wasn't the leader, I couldn't do the mission. And Isaac's body's laying there, but he kept radioing me while I was going around the map, and then he got mad, you know, and they left.
Yeah.
But it was just hilarious. I was like, he told me to F off. I was
Oh dear.
like, you're dead, man, what do you want me to do? I was like, now, I've had that happen, something similar, but normally it's because when I got there, zombies killed him. But, you know, when I got there, there was just like 2 zombies and the other gal that's left still alive out of the 3 people. So I don't know. Not sure what killed him.
Sounds like you're a little
How's your
sniffly.
little job going then, Palper?
Oh, it's going well, and I'm very much enjoying one of the fringe benefits, which is spring break. I've been off all this week,
Alright.
and and you know what? Not to get back onto the illness thing, but dude, I would be more than happy for them to say, well, you know what? Everybody's stay in your house for 2 weeks, because I will do nothing but stream. 2 weeks straight. In fact,
I was thinking that same thing.
in fact,
I was
probably
like,
2 weeks ago, I got all my food and stuff
I should be careful of
in
plague
case there
zombies
was
around
like
here.
a break in the food supply chain, and then if not, then I'd at least be ready for hurricane season.
Just have to get this done. That really hurt it. It can't hurt us anymore.
I got feral.
Okay. Oh, you got it? Okay.
I'm running right side of building.
Oh, is it still alive? No, you got
No,
it.
it's
Okay,
dead.
okay.
This would
I
be a
shot
great
it.
place for an outpost.
I mean, I thought that's what you meant, but then I thought, wait, maybe she means
Sorry,
there's
can't
she's
carry
got a
that.
feral on her.
No, I got it. I killed it.
Oh, not bad, I suppose.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna do this.
Hi, folks. The outpost is up and running. Cleaned out.
You told him about suppressors.
Yeah, I've told them they're fixing them. Yeah.
Yeah, the backtracks.
And where did you guys hear that?
Dale's just watched the stream. What it were called? What were it called, Dale?
Was it from this? Was it on the live stream? Or?
No, it's
Streamers.
one of the streamers have just put it up.
Oh no.
All the stuff what's getting done. Oh, patch notes apparently.
Oh nice. Well that's.
We just spotted zombies shambling toward base. Shouldn't be a problem, though.
yeah, I saw and did. Labs just posted some videos today on like, you know, how to get started on taking out hearts and all this kind of
Yeah, I
stuff.
saw that.
Those are lame. I was watching them. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, get good. Fox does better videos than this. You ought to just have him do it for you. Because seriously, he's like the best at explaining on how to do strategy, and they should
Yeah.
utilize a YouTuber that's got experience for that.
Let's see here. I think we can get one more plague heart before you have to get back to that siege. Let's see.
I'll get off the car. Thank you.
Yeah, I saw him waiting behind that wall. He was just like, wait till you started.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, they got that timed out pretty good.
he's like, they don't see me.
No.
I'm gonna jump on the car.
And then I guess the next big thing, it's be curious to see this Fallout 76 Wastelanders update and see if that is going to be any good. I do
Yeah,
have
I'm glad it's kind of, like 2 or 3 weeks after State of Decay edition, so kind of glad it's spread out. I can do videos on State of Decay, and then I can do some videos with the Wastelanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm actually starting to have
Also,
fun again
keep me
with it.
busy for a couple months at least with videos on that stuff. So.
I don't even want to know what makes the air taste so bad.
Okay, let's see where.
Tastes like licorice.
Twizzlers. Oh, there you are.
that's what the gas. It's like, ooh, Twizzler tastes.
We've not mentioned any new mission.
I guess other than the tutorial.
We're supposed to
I
do
think it's
another
almost
live
down.
stream, aren't they? Friday.
Yeah.
Can't hurt us anymore.
That last time that lab stream, I didn't. That was kind of boring.
Yeah, I'm glad that was the only one that I watched of the last 3, just because of it didn't really.
There's always a few more around.
It didn't really
Oh, that's right.
Get
I
too
know
much.
you're trying to like you don't want to get spoiled too much. So.
Yeah. So it was good that it was just focusing on like
That's not going to fit.
behind the scene, like the weather and stuff like that, or the lighting.
Yeah, a lot of times I mean, I know I'll watch it and then I'll play with you or something, and it's like, well, where's this?
Keep that mouth shut.
Like how much? There's an invisible
outpost is
zombie on me.
looking
Get away. God dang it. Somebody kill that invisible zombie.
Oh wait,
I can't see it.
I thought,
I
I thought someone got it. Okay, hold on. I'm coming.
No.
Where are you? Okay, I don't see one on you now.
I'm just moving.
Okay, I'm guessing that was it.
I thought he was dead, but then I got hit again. I was like, what the hell?
Okay, let's see here.
Oh, I should have brought. Oh, you mean an outpost? Okay. Yeah, a lot of times when I watch that, then I'll talk to you. I guess I don't even think about it. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't tell you everything.
I know someone who'd love this.
Yeah, no. I think if you were to
Yeah,
say
they need
something,
to fix that, don't they? Invisible zombies.
invisible
Dale's
zombies
just been saying
and
they need to get it fixed.
and the again spawning them right behind you.
That's a
And
lot
in
of
fact,
stuff.
I was watching that guy Dale turn me on to Congrex's Prime, and
Oh yeah.
he was
Dale
complaining.
watches him.
He was complaining about that too, where you clear out a room, and then there's a and like his back was almost against the wall, not quite, but almost, and a zombie spawned right in behind him, and it was just like that. Yeah, it just sucks.
Apparently they vaulted that. Dale said. Just said.
They're gonna blah blah blah. They addressed that, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
they've,
good.
They've solved that. They've done that apparently.
Oh no. Do you have any
When
fuel
when
on
you do
you, Miss
update.
Fluffy?
Yeah. I'm filling it. I'll fill it up.
Thank you. I thought I had one in the trunk.
Your safe zones what?
Safe zones are a bit bigger.
Your safe zones are bigger.
Oh well, that's cool.
They've made them bigger.
Yeah, but that don't matter if they don't work. I don't feel like they even work anyway.
No. Don't bother with me. I don't care if we have a safe zone.
Yeah,
or not.
as long as they wander into it, which is what they do, it doesn't really matter if they're there. It just takes them longer to get to the base, I guess.
How about
We've got two of them.
If you have a big battle, it takes even longer before zombies spawn in.
If we ever what battle?
If you have a big battle,
Oh yeah.
it takes even longer for zombies to spawn back in.
Oh, that's
Nah.
good. That's
It's
good.
just said. Yeah. Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
What do you say? They're going to take longer to spawn in then?
Yeah. After you've had the attack at
Oh,
base, they're going to take longer to spawn back near your base again. So.
Oh, good.
Oh.
That helps.
You know what? Just I think I remember. What I forgot. What I was gonna say when we were talking
Or
earlier.
even a big battle like this field.
But Matt SKX talking about screamers appearing right as you're finishing up, like a siege or the freak in the house or whatever.
Yeah, and that causes the second one. Yeah.
What, Mom? I can't even look. I can't deal right now, Mom. I'm busy.
Yeah, you mean like when a screamer causes the second siege?
Yeah.
Like right after
Yeah.
it ends?
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it. But yeah, with what Dale's saying, as far as I guess spawn rate. Like I guess it sounds like they're giving you an opportunity to clear an area and it will stay kind of clear,
Yeah.
which is good. I like that. I like the whole idea of them not spawning
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
in an
It's
empty
like,
room.
I'm sure you guys have it where you have a jug or a screamer that spawns in the same spot near your base.
Yes.
And you always kill him.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like, I had a guy literally in 5 minutes, he was already there again. And I was like, what the hell, dude? I was like, that's a waste of time to kill him.
Exactly.
I hope everyone's ready for a long fight.
Well,
I'm ready.
Alright, let's see.
Some bloated up there. They shoot them.
Watch yourself. All about. Watch yourself.
Come on, zombie. Over this one.
Stay back from the cloud.
Oh.
That screaming means we're under attack. Just crush a few more skulls and we win.
Oh, this is a kind of a long one.
Well, I got time for a smoke.
Are you guys gonna start
Boys and girls, we have more seconds
the
on our hands. Get ready.
from the very beginning with the new tutorial also?
Oh yeah, I have to give it a go, haven't we?
I'm not sure we can fight so many creeps.
Keep your chins up. We can do this.
Yeah.
Tear these fuckers up!
Looks like we have a screamer over here.
Just crush a few more skulls and we win.
Alright. 13 seconds.
We cannot give up. You hear me?
Alright, cool.
I
And
think
there's
we
not
can
even
all
more to
breathe now.
clear up.
Thank goodness.
Alright. I think there's only one more plague heart left. And I was thinking maybe we'll have some fun with it. Provoke it.
Yeah, get some ferals in.
Let me see here. Get some of this.
I'll float car back up for you.
Oh, thank you. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, and it's down here. There's actually, well, I wish I had remembered or looked first at the map because there's actually an outpost right next to it.
Cavalier.
If you're hearing this, I sure could use some help out here.
Got any drop bags?
Yeah, I don't hear anything. I hear nothing.
It's all a mysterious broadcast, don't worry about it.
And the last week I've gotten about 12 more subscribers.
Oh, that's nice.
Cool.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm up to like 36. Can't remember. I'll have to look again. Man.
I flattened out at like 127, 128. Although I did subscribe to that Congrexus Prime, and after he did a few hostile enclaves, I left him a note about maybe trying out Zedrenaline, and I attached my video where I took 3 headshots from a hostile and survived with the Zedrenaline.
If you share some of your videos on like Reddit, you know, it's gonna help you get subscribers. And really, it only takes 1 or 2 really good videos, because I have to say I got like a dozen subscribers just from that video I did on showing how to take parts out with a flare and a bloater grenade.
Okay.
Because if you look, I've got like I think it was almost over 1,000 views on that video.
Wow.
And that's around the time when I got a bunch of subscribers added, so I think it was due to that. Plus, Brian, ever since Brian Menard subscribed to me, I noticed a lot of his friends subscribed to me.
Oh, wow.
Because some people follow him. And he's really gaining a lot of momentum, because I just subscribed about a week and a half ago to his channel. And he's already got 100 more subscribers since I joined him.
Oh, man.
So he's growing quickly. Oh, and by the way, Brian plays with
I should be careful of plague zombies
yeah,
around here.
Yeah, I heard him talk about that.
All these plague hearts aren't going to clear
Okay, so
themselves
I'm
out.
gonna throw a firebomb at it.
Oh,
Get
this
it
place is just awful.
agitated.
Yeah, definitely locked.
Take a look at what I just delivered.
Fire in the hole! I think that really hurt it.
Feral's coming round. Don't know which way he's coming.
a deplorable mind.
Oh, I hear it. Where are you? It's gone.
He just got his sim kill.
Yeah, I bet he didn't see that coming.
Oh, but then also too, I left a little message to saying that open invitation to Congrexus Prime or subs if they wanted to join in if they ever saw I was streaming. Oh, behind you. Huh. Not really
Glad that's taken care of.
attracted much.
I switched my gun.
If I say I'm feeling hopeful, would that jinx us?
Okay, where is? Oh,
There's
sounds
a barrel.
Coming.
where? Okay, mine got it. I guess.
Did someone else put down the mark?
I did.
No, I don't.
Okay. I was just making sure, because I put one down way back by that fence to take out that feral and horde back there. I didn't think it reached as far. I was like, surely these aren't mine over here.
No, but one of them went up onto the roof.
Oh,
Come
yes.
on, Feral.
Got him.
Glad Glad that's taken care of.
Quick, huh?
Yeah, it's funny. They don't seem to come out as much like they used to.
When you're wanting
Yeah.
to? No, it's always when you
Honestly, I'm kind of
don't
amazed by how much
want
we've
to
already
that they'll
accomplished.
come out.
Not exactly what I was hoping for. Cleaned out.
Alright, let's see. Stir the pot a little bit.
Here. It's funny, actually. It's almost like I could see him spawning out of that back fence wall over there.
I was alone and on night patrol the first time I walked into a horde. My heart said fight, but my head told me to run. Glad I listened to my head.
I only have one left.
Oh, heard another.
You were quick, huh?
I got it. Change back to me if we're gone.
Well, well, well. Not really turning out the way I'd hoped.
No.
Well, that's the last of that. I think it's almost down.
Okay, here comes a pretty big cloud.
You were quick, huh?
Oh, nice. Alright, okay, here comes some hordes. There's a screamer, I'm gonna let it be. Let it scream. Oh, that's right, I forgot, I brought some, zombie also.
You thought you were quick, huh?
His head came right off. No juggernauts.
Yeah, it's
No.
kind of weird. Gotten everything.
There is. There's one coming up
right
now.
back here.
One coming up here.
Oh, some bloaters.
Stay back from the cloud.
Good stuff, baby.
Try this again.
It's only one jug. Huh.
Oh, he was coming down.
I ought to have like a jug horde.
Oh,
You know,
there's
like
another
6 of them.
barrel.
Well, I joined one group one day, and all it were just
Keep
juggernauts.
an eye out for plays, huh?
Oh, that sounds like that
Yeah,
blind
there's a
guy.
mod.
They were
you
literally, yeah, they were
Yeah, there's a
literally.
mod you can get for different things, like all bloaters and all
Yeah.
barrels.
And the guys who allowed us to come and play with them expected us running off. As,
I watched-
as people think.
I watched
And you know what I'm
Brian-
like.
Exactly.
Ryan played it a few nights ago, and all those guys were playing with him, and it was 100 plague hearts on the map. I mean, that was crazy. I was surprised they lasted 2 or 3 hours before they all finally died.
It was funny. I'm just stood up top of this car, me and Dale, and we're just shooting all these juggernauts. It was
Hey,
funny.
neighbors, we could use some extra hands.
And them who were doing it, they were up on top of the roof. And I thought, what are you stood up on top of the roof for? And we're just surrounded by juggernauts. It was brilliant.
Fire in the hole!
Come on, scream.
I know
It's
that.
his job.
I just threw a pipe bomb at him, trying to get him to scream, and they didn't do anything. Let's see, maybe if I do this.
They're gonna wait till they get closer.
There you go. There you go.
There was one way over by the office building.
Go get some more supplies.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna swap characters. This guy's sleepy.
Things keep going like this, we might have to throw a party.
Oh, I know. I don't forget. Oh, I guess I don't want that. thought I saw one over here, but it was just a.
Well, it spawned my character for some reason by the play card when I switched.
I just have to get this done. I think that really hurt it.
Oh no! I killed it by accident. Sorry.
I don't know.
That's not going to fit.
Alright, let's see here. I guess we gotta go find Granny
Looks clear.
Granny Graham.
Granny grab bags.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, this outpost is good to go.
Where is she? Oh, back near the base. Oh, look at all of these guys. They're just hanging out over here.
About right.
Yeah, they're like, what's all that noise?
Yeah,
That ruckus going on over there. They're like, sounds like a party over there.
I think they know they would get killed, so they never turned up.
Oh, there's some big boys. You want to mess with them?
Oh, kick some asses.
That could have gotten a lot worse. Hasta la vista, baby.
That's no one down, that's it. Any more?
There's a horde coming up the road here. You got the other side of the fence.
Oh,
And they're down. Oh.
Was a horde.
not anymore.
Oh, here comes some more.
Oh, yeah.
There's a whole bunch. Both sides.
Oh.
Come on.
Stay back from the cloud.
Oh, here, let me help you over that fence.
How to
Make a door for you.
One behind that wall, obviously.
I'm sorry, but doing these rolls on this concrete would just kill your back.
Alright. Onto the granny.
Glad that's taken care of.
I don't know why, but
I can't wait to explore the map, you know, just so we can find some of the hidden hideouts.
yeah.
I love finding those.
Was that it's just weird to me too that at every turn they're like, that's too hard to do. We can't. We'd want to do that, but that's too hard. Yeah, I was thinking about that myself. It would be cool if there was, and this, I don't know what I'm really thinking of, but like say if you went into a house and you're searching it, and then you're kind of like, wait, what is this? And like, I don't know, maybe it's a trap door or something that leads to a tunnel that leads to, I don't know, another section of the map.
Yeah, like Fallout does stuff like that. Like, there's a house you can go in that takes you through a tunnel, and then you end up at like the automotive shop that's on the other end.
Yeah, exactly. Without telling you or having no indication.
Or
What's your closet?
Yeah.
Glad that's taken
Here's
care
a big
of.
boy over there. Let's see what old Granny graphics wants.
You aren't looking for me, are you?
Oh, search
I don't understand
well,
anything
sure, why not?
about, you know, I guess programming or whatever.
Oh, here he comes.
Because I never understood, like, when I look at a game like Fallout 4, like, Undead Labs is using a better engine, but yet it seems like they're more...
What?
Like Fallout 4, for instance, you know, I don't think they're using Unreal Engine.
They're using their own.
But yet it feels like that map and stuff, like they created a world that's much more detailed and...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, whereas Undead Labs using a better engine, but yet it seems like they can't do as much, like what you're talking about with like again the other side.
Yeah, well, hopefully.
Like, yeah, like they would use the excuse like, oh, we can't make a tunnel leading from one house to the other. Or, I'm like, you got a better engine. I mean, if Bethesda can do it, I don't understand why you guys can't do stuff like that.
Yeah, well, that's why I feel bad sort of complaining about stuff because, but it's just that it's hard that like I said, play Sea of Thieves. That's on the Unreal Engine, and that's got this amazing water that is super realistic. It's open world. There aren't. I haven't really come across any bugs, to be quite honest with you.
No, I think they fixed most of theirs early on.
Something's still lurking around.
And they don't have enemies that pop up just out of nowhere in a room that you just cleared.
There's a screamer coming back.
Yeah, that'll keep you quiet.
And again, I mean, I've said it before, but the closest analog I can think to State of Decay is PUBG. I mean, it's, you know, the graphics are similar. The bugs seem to be kind of similar. And it seems like another set of developers that don't fully understand the Unreal Engine. But yeah, hopefully that'll be fixed with some of the Microsoft money. They can, because what was it that Matt SKX said? They just now hired a graphics engineer or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. They said that on the stream. I was like, you kidding me?
Oh, now we gotta take her back to her base. Alright, let's see. Oh, back to the farm.
Does that mean they can't use the excuse since they got him? No, that's too hard. Imagine it is if you don't have anyone that knows anything about it.
Makes you wonder how they made this game, tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Because not one of them's got a flipping clue.
Yeah, I kind of feel like
Shucks, I
they
sure
play the
appreciate
game
it.
during the live stream, but
Sure
I don't
thing.
know if they play the game any other time.
No, I don't think they do. I'll put you some fuel in car.
Good looking out.
I kind of feel like the gaming industry has a lot of people that are talented and they are good at their jobs, but I don't think they're necessarily people that are passionate and creative about making a good game.
Yeah,
Because
well,
if you don't have that, I think that's where you fail. Like if you're not a gamer yourself, I don't see how you
Could have
can
gotten a lot worse.
relate to the players.
yeah, yeah. Well, because I can understand too that, you know, say maybe you grow up gaming. And was I supposed to talk to her or something? She already said thank you, but she's just standing there.
She's just standing there.
But yeah, I guess once you
Just
start
waiting for us to offer her a ride.
making games, like, you know, you don't have time to play the games. But then you also do hear about, like, with Jeffrey and Brad or whatever his name is, talking about when they play Stardew Valley or some other game.
There's feral up here.
If anyone's listening,
Oh, I see.
maybe you
On
could
the
give me a
map.
hand.
My thing's not working, the gunslinging.
Yeah! How about that?
Cheers.
Loader. The gas man. I'm gonna collect this gas bill. Makes me think of Dumb and Dumber. You remember that scene where the hitman's after him and they left that note on the door saying,
I'm home.
"Gas man will be back" or whatever, and he's like, "How do they know I got gas?"
That's right.
Hi, I'm back. How's everybody doing?
Alright, now let's see here. I gotta change out my character here. Boom. And then let's see.
Nerd alert.
Who will I be? Looks like...
I don't feel like they don't make comedies like they used to that are just like classics.
Yeah, it's people are too sensitive.
Fire in the hole!
I still remember him.
We're all trying to say, we're racist.
Yeah, it's like...
Like, oh, really?
They're trying to find the name to that gal for the briefcase, and he looks on the briefcase and he saw the brand name, Samsonite. Samsonite.
Yeah, well, because what I was just thinking
Just
of...
go to the toilet, won't be a minute.
Okay. What I was thinking of was when, with the blind boy, they'd be like, nowadays, people would be like, you know...
Yeah, they get offended.
Yeah.
The handicapped kid.
Yeah.
Pretty bird. Pretty bird.
You're making fun of blind people. Like, oh my god. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah, but it's just a fucking joke, man. It's...
You ought to go to a left-wing liberal comedy club, their comedy is terrible because they make all these jokes that aren't funny because they're so worried about being offensive.
Yeah.
But then they don't realize that they're like, well, how come people aren't coming to our club?
Well, you know what else too though is kind of hilarious, but like I was watching what's his name? Tom Segura and Christina P's Your Mama's House podcast, and apparently he made some joke about Cajuns, and he was playing this radio DJ that was talking about it.
Doing all right here.
And but yeah, a lot of times you'll hear people complaining about a joke because I heard someone say this too about Dave Chappelle, where they were like, the joke's funny, or I was laughing, and then but they still get offended, and it's just like, oh my god.
The left wing, they hate they don't like people like Dave Chappelle because Dave Chappelle is willing to make fun of his own race, and they don't like that. I'm like, he's not being offensive. I was like, he can relate just like anybody, and he makes fun of all types of things, not just his own race. I mean, he'll make fun of white people. It's like he's not picking on anybody. He just points out. Really, that's the thing about humor is a lot of times there's a lot of truth behind some of it, but that's what makes some of it funny. It's like.
Yeah. Well, there's that, and then you also have. Like, okay, so you're making fun of crippled people, ha ha ha. Making fun of black people, ha ha ha. Making fun of Asian people, ha ha ha. Making fun of women, ha ha ha. Making fun of white people. Wait a second, no, now you've gone too far. It's kind of like people tend to forget too that when you
they're really insensitive to like older generations. Like my grandmother, she was used to saying the N-word, and I don't consider my grandmother to be racist.
Right.
She liked African American people, and I remember I was watching Rocky. I think I was 12 years old or something.
I'm on it, amigo.
I was watching Rocky 2, and my grandmother saw Carl Weathers, playing Apollo Creed, and she was like, "Man, he's a really good looking," and she used the N-word. She wasn't being racist. She was like, that's her. They were used to using that term and stuff like that, and it doesn't mean she hates people.
Right.
But today they would call her that. And that's the kind of stuff that bothers me. I'm like, my grandma was a racist, dude. It's like, just because she says that.
Alright, so good news. I have a feeling this survivor activity is they want us to kill a hostile community, because I saw a hostile community on the map. Which reminds me, I'm going to get some.
Then.
I'm going to get, even though you're here, Miss Fluffy, I'm going to grab me some adrenaline. Does anybody else want some?
Nah. I don't get killed, so no.
I mean, yeah, because they are gonna focus on me.
That's why I just run in and shoot them.
Yeah, they are.
If I do, I can use my thing to try to bring them back. I ain't that worried.
Oh right. Okay, so let me see.
Plus, this isn't a red talon dude either, anyway, so I ain't gotta worry about losing him. Although he's got good stats, he's got over 200 health. I might even have enough health, he might not be able to take me out with one shot, I don't know. I might have a sliver left.
Alright, I'm sure Miss Fluffy will be back before we get to them. But if not, I might need a bigger gun.
Well, I got my,
Give it some gas, will ya?
Are these guys the aggressive ones?
Nah. I think...
I got bolted.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, look at this! Uh-oh.
Where am I?
Uh-oh. Oh, good. Okay. I thought I was about to get booted myself. The game locked up on me.
Yeah, it kind of froze, didn't it?
I did, I got bolted.
Oh, a big crowd over here. Who's knocking on this door? Let it out.
Got some armored sets. Oh, did we do?
The walls.
Okay, now here you are.
Like, was an armored horde over there?
Yes, there
Like,
was.
Oh.
Cool, thanks.
Alright, it's not what I thought.
Oh, you're looking for your buddies? They're over here. Your buddies are over here. They're dead.
For the second time.
Yeah. He's like the armored Zed that's spawned another time. He's like, where are my friends?
Alright, so
Where we're gonna go?
this isn't what I thought it was. It is travel with Anthony to his former hideout, the Faded Red House.
That's just this one here.
Oh, then
This
never
house
mind.
here.
Yeah, then screw it. We don't need the car.
There's a jug or something up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jug and some armored Zeds.
Run or fight?
Any more? Any more?
Like cutting the grass. Is that a barrel or just a...
Oh,
Hello,
Max,
just doing them.
Another one?
Run me.
I think. Sounds like it.
No, there's it. Done. No, I'm
Alright.
Also, this isn't an enemy enclave.
No. But there is an enemy enclave. Just up the street.
Trust me. We'll find what we're looking for in here.
This must be it right here.
I wouldn't go trust him.
Just what we needed.
Nah.
I found it. Fantastic.
I shoot him first.
He's wearing a life
Questions?
preserver. Back to the Future. He's wearing a life preserver.
Doesn't look like much here.
Where did he go?
That vest.
There he is.
What are you worrying about drowning,
Thank you.
McFly?
Please, accept this gift. You've earned it.
It looks a bit like him, doesn't it?
That's Biff.
Yeah.
There goes Biff. Oh, now that I can mod my characters' names, I think I'm gonna make a community and I'll base like each one off movies. Like I'll have a Back to the Future community. Like one guy named Doc. One's Marty McFly. One's Biff.
I don't know.
Alrighty. Now we can go hit those hostiles.
That was just a blow to where did that go?
Yeah. Whoops.
Just
Don't go
there.
that way.
Oh, that's one thing I do want. I want to get an outfit for a lab coat. I think that'd be cool.
That would be cool, but
Then
then
you can have your doctor, you know.
But
your
they would-
doctor wear a lab coat.
but it would clip into the walls. It would be too difficult. You just don't understand how.
But that's too hard. That's too hard.
You have no idea the difficulty involved in doing something like that.
They'd probably make it look stupid. Like you'd have a lab coat. Or a lab coat with red talent pants.
Alright.
That's what they
No,
do.
it's not this one. I think it's
Oh, it's
next
not this
one
one.
down. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's that
Oh
one.
no, it's this one.
So yeah, yeah, it's this
I
one.
mean, yeah. No, I'm parking up here just for safety. Because I took some on over here,
Looks like we can breathe easy for a bit.
and they really gave me trouble. Oops, I don't have any bombs.
Yeah, I got your guys' back from this shed.
I guess I didn't get close enough to trigger them.
They're using blotter gas.
Oh, they got someone with a grenade
They
launcher.
got
yeah.
gas. Yeah.
They got 2 down.
He's down.
Alright. No! Thank you.
It's like we learned in school when you're on fire. Roll. Roll. Duck and roll.
think I got everything I wanted from here.
Screamer.
That'll keep you quiet.
I see some eyes over here. Oh, come on.
Whatever. I can work with this.
I'm gonna claim this house real quick and loot it.
Shut tight. I hope nothing heard that.
There's one more?
All quiet.
I got no complaints. Well, I do, but I'll let them slide for now.
Oh, come on.
This Cleo Longblade, man, I'll take out a zombie like with one hit a lot.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, a lot of times they'll just take their head off like on the first hit. The thing is, it weighs 222 pounds though, so its ease of use is not very good. So yeah, make sure you keep your stamina going, you know.
What about you guys with the heavy weapons? Are y'all interested at all, or just,
Not really.
Yeah, me either.
I'm just gonna stick with me stuff what I've
You
got
don't want
on
the coffee can hammer?
there. No.
I, because like I was saying, since I'm going to start over from the get-go, if I get a survivor that gets powerhouse, I'll give it a try, but yeah, I'm not really looking.
Well, I mean, I guess I should say I'm more excited to, like, try them. I'm not probably going to use them on a regular basis, but...
And in fact, it seems more like a weapon that you'd want to use with companions as opposed to just being by yourself.
I think it's more of the... They're just trying to create more fun, I guess, for people.
Or people that were... And assuming that it's true that they were planning to do it from the get-go, you know, since they were in the first one. And I'm going to loot next door, too. Whoops.
I like to carry light, you know, unless it's like these Red Talon guys, it's fine, but most of the time on my civilians, I'd rather use light weapons like an ultralight axe and things than something's gonna make me
The rebar blade. This one ain't got a rebar blade on him.
Oh.
He's got something else.
Yeah, that does a lot of,
He's got an extermination blade on him.
Yeah, that's why I like the bats.
And I carry 3 guns.
You gotta have a place where you can see trouble.
and the rebar blade doesn't weigh too much. It's about, I think, 7-8 pounds.
Yeah.
So.
And then I carry 900 odd fuels, 900 odd whatever, and 900 odd repair kits and whatever.
Yeah, that's why I like the Freedom Ringer or the Apocalypse Bat. Because
yes, I love both those bats. Yeah.
Because yeah, they've got excellent durability.
I like the
not
trench
too heavy.
tools too. Trench tools.
Yeah, yeah. And now, see, the trench tool and the grill meister are my 2 favorite bladed weapons because I think they're the. Well, you know what? I gotta say that new ice pick is pretty good too.
Yeah, it is.
But the trench tool and the grill meister have, I think, the highest durability of all the bladed weapons. And that's that's my thing with the bladed weapons.
Too bad the katana's not like more durable.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. But again, it's kind of like.
In fact, I usually
not good for solo.
I have a couple people that I have used the katana, and I actually usually keep. Sometimes I'll have them carry 2 of them just because when one breaks, I can switch it out.
Yeah, that's what I do too. If I feel like running with a bladed weapon and I'm by myself. Oh yeah, you
look out!
Just barely saw that in time.
It's funny, you can be farther away and they'll still explode in your car sometimes.
Yeah. Well, again, I think a classic of that is that time you, me, and Ryan were playing, and Ryan ran over the bloater. We were 100 feet in front of him, and we got bloated with it.
Yeah, everybody got bloated from it.
I run the day with Dale, and Dale run mine. And I don't know how it never blew up. I literally skimmed past it. It never blew up. I got away with that one. Couldn't believe it. I thought that's just my luck. Like, oof.
See, I got room up here.
I didn't see it till last minute, and then I just turned, and I literally must have skimmed it, and it never blew up. I thought, woof.
I wish I had been streaming because it would have made a good video to show, but
yeah.
Last week I saw I was in Drucker County and down by the creek where what's his name? Cash is?
Right.
There was a bloater sleeping, and he was sleeping in the river, like you can see his belly sticking up. Well, I shot him with my firework gun, and the fireworks like bounce off of the water, and it made him bounce up in the air as he was sleeping. And he did like a flip, and then he landed on the ground and popped, and it was just funny how it happened.
Yeah.
So I was just laughing, and I was like, man, I wish I had that on stream.
Let's see here. Oh, food. Better get some more food in here.
So I got, well, you saw my video I did, but I got Sasquatch created.
Right.
For my community. I'm going to do one with Cash later.
Oh, and I saw...
Cash as a character.
I saw your latest one with the bad AI. Which, if you haven't not seen that, Miss Fluffy, you should check it out, because he's got a companion in a doorway with a zombie just running dead into, like, okay, you know how you get locked up behind somebody and you're running, you can't move? That's what this was, except the zombie was running into his AI companion, but they weren't doing anything, they weren't fighting each other.
Yeah, he like started off clawing him, and then when I turned around and went through the doorway, yeah, they got stuck. It's like he was just focused on me. He didn't want to claw the other guy anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely worth watching. That one and that other one you posted with the AI just shooting all around the feral.
I just stood there for like 10 minutes and they couldn't hit anything. The feral's like right in front of them. Three survivors just blasting away.
And it's also weird. It's also weird because it almost seems like the ferals are so low that they can't seem to pick up on aiming lower. They just kind of aim straight ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I at the end of that video, I used my radio call, my sniper call, to kill that feral. And I was like, oh, they did it in one hit. You guys stood there for like 10 minutes and couldn't hit anything.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Not right.
Let's see. Nope, don't want that. Nope. Oh. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm gonna try to start a ruckus.
Unless it's an hostile and you can headshot you from the other side of the map.
Yeah.
What
Dale's just said, unless it's an hostile and they can shoot you from the other side of the map.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, like I told you, there was that time we were playing, and I wish I could replicate it on screen, but the only way I can describe it would be like a Rainbow Six Siege shot, where, you know, if when you're shooting between like a crack, you know, like in a door, going through a crack created by like a wall and a window or whatever. It was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I was doing Nightmare, and I finished the. Remember, I was telling you I was doing the sheriff.
Right.
Not much left of that.
Yeah, I went ahead and finished that, and you know on Drucker how where that office building is that you have that final mission at? There's like a gas station.
Yeah.
Filler station next door.
Yeah.
Well, I killed all those other guys by throwing zombie. I let the zombies do most of the work. So I had those final 2 guys on the roof. Well, they got 1 shot on me and injured me, and I didn't have any more first aid kits.
You know what we usually do on that one? We usually just fire up onto roof. We stand on them red containers like this one, and we just stand on them and shoot up onto the top of
Yeah, I
and
kept
it kills them.
I was throwing mollies and gas grenades, but it kept missing them. I tried different angles, but it kept. I don't know if I was overthrowing it or what.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had to get some help because I didn't have any more first aid kits on me. So I had to make a outpost. So I ran over that gas station right next door. I used my only first aid kit I had left, and they sniped me again from all the way over there.
That's not good.
And bastard.
Well, you know what? There was that time too. I know the Chief saw it, where there was like kind of like the value wagon and the swine and bovine. They were a little bit closer together, but I was on the roof of one, and I threw some zombie, and they were fighting a juggernaut and all this other stuff. But nope, they would stop to take and shoot me on the roof next door. Never mind that there was a juggernaut tearing one of them apart and stuff.
Oh my god, our home is
I was actually lucky that I took that first aid kit because otherwise he would have killed me.
If you go down, take 10 of those fuckers with
But
you.
yeah, see the locker was on that side. I don't know if that made a difference, but if the locker would have been the other side of the tank, I might have been alright, but...
What, did we scare him off or something?
So then I had to do a radio call, trying to get some more first aid kits, and then I ran back over, and then I took care of him. Finally got a couple bloater grenades to land right.
Boys and girls, we have more Zeds on our hands. Get ready.
Man, how many? Now it's like 4 zombies that have just run right past my box mark.
These fucking Zeds just never stop!
We got this shit! Don't stop! Not for a second!
Oh, come on.
Watch that stinky stuff!
I don't think it's over just yet.
Almost.
Everyone stay alert. We have more creeps heading over.
What the hell?
Tear these fuckers up! One more win for Team Human.
Alrighty, guys. I think I'm gonna call it there.
Yep, no worries.
It was. I'm so glad you were able to make it, Miss Fluffy. It's been a while since we heard your voice.
It has been a while, yeah.
And let's see. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any State of Decay tomorrow, but definitely Friday.
Well, me and Dale's waiting for update Friday.
Yeah. Do you know that
we're gonna play it Friday?
Do you know the time?
No idea. I have no idea. Nobody knows.
All right.
Yeah, I was wondering if we could even play it in the morning or not, but it might have to wait till later.
Okay, because
I think they're doing that live stream, aren't they?
Yeah.
We think it's when they do live stream.
Okay.
Oh, and I was gonna ask you, like, do you want to play separately or together? Or
That's
anything,
you know what, you read my mind, because I was gonna give you the heads up that the day one I'm probably just gonna play solo, because I sort of want to replicate it as like everybody else that's streaming, pretty much, that like if you just bought the game, like you just found out about it and you're starting up.
I'll be on with Dale when it starts, so.
Because I think I'm going to do 2 videos. I'm going to start with one video where I make my community that I move, and then I'll do the other video where I start from scratch one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make it a fairly lengthy video for day one, but then probably after that, like on Saturday, I'll probably open it up again to playing with friends. Because I think.
Yeah.
And are you starting a fresh community? Or are you gonna move this one?
No, I'm starting fresh.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep this going for a little while. In fact, I guess by the time I finish the Virgin, I guess, playthrough, then I'll probably close this one down so that I can start.
I'll have to be doing both.
What do you mean you'd be doing both?
So just take my big girls over.
Right.
And on Steam.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
All right, I forgot
Dale's
about it.
just said he's gonna do both. He's gonna take his big girls over and do it, and start on Steam, because he's bought it on Steam, hasn't he?
Right.
So he's gonna start all new on Steam.
All right.
I was gonna say, yeah, Steam he'll have to start over, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? That might be something to do too. Now that I think about it, like on Saturday, I don't know how soon he wants to do a Steam thing, but if you want to send me an invite instead of streaming like for my community, we can be helping your Steam community.
Yeah.
Get up to snuff or whatever. So let's stay in contact.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Dale said he'll send you an invite.
Yeah, that sounds great.
On Saturday.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay.
All right, guys.
If I can work out how to do that on Steam.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a
Steam.
good point. Good point.
Steam to Microsoft.
Well, you'll have to go on first and do it to me.
Gotcha.
And then you'll know. 'Cause I'm not on Steam, you see. I'm not doing it on Steam. I'm staying on my.
Gotcha.
So.
That sounds good.
Once he knows how to send invites, he'll send for you.
well, then, you know what? In that case, if he, I don't know why he wouldn't have it figured out on Saturday, but if he doesn't, then we can do it on Sunday.
Yeah, no worries. Right, I will let you all go. I'll see you later.
All right,
talk to you later, guys.
Bye,
oh, hey, just see you, Miss Fluffy. Before you head out, I don't know.
Oh, is it just sorry?
See you later.
Later. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time, but I might be playing 76 later tonight.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be on. So just if you see me on, just message me, or if I'm already playing it, you're free to join.
Sounds good.
So.
All right.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. PalpyTeen out.